Hey, hon. Um, yeah, I should be asleep. I just can't sleep. Well, I can't say I don't know, because I do know. Well, it's partly because I can't stop thinking about you, but it's mostly because I haven't really been feeling well the past few days. Yeah, it sucks when your body doesn't want to cooperate with you and it just wants to be like, no, I'm going to rebel against you and not obey you. It's so annoying. Do you just want to hear your pet with her sleepy voice? Yeah, my voice does get a little huskier, a little softer when I'm just a sleepy mess. What's that? You want to try something out with me? You say you think it'll help. You know what you're doing, right? Right? That's good. I mean, I assume you do, but I still have to ask. That's just me. I still ask anyways. So, what do you want me to do exactly? Oh, I see. So you want me to lie down on my stomach, down on my knees, just gently lie there. Okay, now what? Well, I'm in this position. It does feel good. Of course it does. I do like being down on my knees. I am a submissive pet for you, after all. So, being on my knees is really no problem at all. I really don't mind. Besides, I'm very flexible anyways. As I'm sure you know, right? Right? That's good. That's good. So I should feel your hands running up and down my back. That does feel good. Can you do that some more, please? Please, my dear, darling Dom. That feels good. Oh, I just relax so quickly. I melt so easily, so quickly under your touch. Well, your voice and touch, oh, it affects me so. It affects me so much, darling. Did you know that, my love? Well, now you do. Does it stroke your ego a little? That's good. It's kind of the intention. But that's just me because, well, I like to be a sweet pet always, to my master or to my mistress, whichever pleases you to hear from my lips. Your touch feels so good. The way you run your hands up and down up and down my back.
I love your touch, darling. It just makes me sink.
What's that? What's that, my dear? Oh my. You want me to be a good girl for you? How did you know that's one of my good trigger sentences?
It gets me melted. It gets me weak. It gets me so submissive.
When I get called a good girl, or when I get called a good pet. Anything along those lines, really. Well, I mean, who doesn't like praise? Especially when I
love being a good pet. I love being a good girl.
So you reaffirming that, it just,
It does things to me. You do things to me, darling.
And did you know that?
You do things to me.
And good things, of course. Always, always good things. Oh, you're grazing your nails up and down the column of my spine. That's the spot.
That's the spot, darling.
It just feels so good.
Please more.
More, my darling owner. My darling sweet, sweet Dom. My darling, darling sweet owner.
You're so good to me. You're so good with me.
Don't you think? Well, I know there are many things in your head. You wonder if you're doing well with me. You want to know if you're doing well enough with being my Dom.
Of course, you always do well. You always do a good job.
That's right. Your fluffy, fluffy pet here just loves and adores her lovely owner.
I just love and adore you, my sweet, sweet darling owner.
I hope you know that. I hope you're aware. I make sure I say it enough, right? I make sure you feel appreciated enough, right? I hope so. I hope I do.
I try my best for you, at least.
I always try my best. Well, I want to be a good girl. I want to be a good pet.
That's why, darling.
That's why I try my best, always. You like hearing me ramble, don't you? Well, you're just stroking up and down my back, using your skillful, nimble fingers up and down the column of my spine, playing me like a musical instrument.
Do you want to hear this pet sing for you?
Well, of course, with pet noises, obviously. What did you think I meant? Darling, it's way too early for that.
Wait until the evening hours.
Wait until the evening, and then you can hear me moan and scream for you. Is that a deal? Do we have a deal, darling?
Wonderful, my sweet, sweet, lovely owner.
Oh, that's just, oof, grazing your nails along the back of my neck, and then up and down my back, the spine, maybe cupping my ass. Oh my, you are so cheeky. Yep, ever so cheeky.
It's a good thing I love you, though. I love you, my sweet owner. I love you, my sweet, lovely Dom.
I'm sure you love hearing your pet, your good girl, say that to you. I mean it, of course. I hope you know that. If you don't, then, well, now you know. Oh, you're too good for me, with me, my dear. You make me very happy. I hope you know that. That's right.
You make your pet very happy with you. You make your good girl so very happy with you.
Just being around you, being in your presence, whether it's by voice, by touch, or even just message. It does the trick, at least. No matter what it may be, how we get in contact with each other. We make it work, don't we? Yeah. We make it work. Make it work. I cannot form words properly. I should get some sleep. I should get some sleep, but darling, your touch feels too good.
I might get too carried away. I might get too caught up in my own thoughts of how good you feel, of how good your touch feels, of how good your voice sounds.
But of course, you can always ask me for those details. The details of what else I could say with being carried away, with my words about you, with my thoughts about you.
My sweet, lovely owner.
Anyways, enough of me rambling. Your sweet, lovely pet here needs to get her rest.
My sweet, lovely owner. You also need to sleep. You also need your rest.
So, is it a deal? Is it a deal then? If I go to sleep, will you go to sleep? Is that a deal?